Des Moines Public Schools superintendent is asking the governor to allow him to end the school year early. Local 5 chief political correspondent Rachel Droz tells us why.
Des Moines School Superintendent says he is looking at data that shows we are still weeks away from a peak of COVID-19 cases here in the city. That's why he wants the option to close schools here in the city for the rest of the year so he can start focusing on finding ways to teach kids remotely.
First and foremost, we want to make sure that we get through this pandemic with as little loss of life as possible. And we know that Des Moines Public Schools plays a very huge role in that across the whole metro area in the state.
Thomas Ahart, superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools, says to protect his staff, students, and the public, he wants the governor to grant him power to close DMPS for the school year.
I'm very confident that we should not be reopening schools for the remainder of the year. The barrier that we're faced with, though, is that at present, we don't have authority to cancel school for the remainder of the year, short of having that flexibility granted by the governor.
Ahart says if that happens, he can focus resources to better serve students.
That would give us the opportunity to make the right decisions with our budget and with our personnel so that we could gear up to provide a richer level of service to our students while school is closed.
Des Moines schools have enough devices for every student to have one at home. What a lot of their students are missing is internet.
We have thousands of students that do not have internet access at home.
The district is also working to address meeting the needs of students with individualized education programs. Ahart says last week, teachers at Des Moines actually started getting lessons in virtual teaching. That way they can be prepared should they need to start that remote learning. Reporting in Des Moines, Rachel Droz, Local 5 News, We're Iowa.
Right now, the state is recommending that schools across Iowa remain closed through April 13th. Iowa's Department of Education says they're continuing to evaluate the evolving situation and will update schools if that date is going to change. At least 7 states have decided to close schools for the rest of the school year.